Back, you guys. This is Jennifer here, and I am going to teach you about post stitches, front post and back post stitches. They make really good, a really cool texture. You can make ribbing with them, and so I've done a chain. I think I have 16 here, and then I'm going to double crochet all the way down. And so double crochet, usually we skip 2, go into the 3rd chain from the hook. And if you don't remember how to double crochet, you can watch that video, or you can just watch what I'm doing right here. Yarn over, insert it into your chain, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. That's a double crochet. I'm going to do a whole row of double crochets. So this is called front post, not what I'm doing right now, but what we will be doing is called front post double crochet and back post double crochet. You will see them in patterns. Sometimes they will be abbreviated FPDC and BPDC for the front post and the back post. I was kind of scared away from doing patterns that required post stitches for several years until I just decided I'm going to figure out what this is about and how to do it. And now that I know how, I feel kind of silly for being so scared of it, because it's really not very difficult. But I'm old enough that some of the stuff I was learning was back before there was very much information on the internet, so okay, so I'm almost to the end. This is my last stitch here. Double crochet into that. Okay, now I'm going to chain 2 and turn. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to yarn over because I'm going to double crochet, and I'm going to show you front post first. So we're ready to double crochet, but instead of going in here at the top of the stitch like we normally would, okay, we need to learn what the post of a stitch is. Okay, this is our stitch right here. The post is this whole stitch. So you're going to go in here and out here. And this is the front post because we're going from the front. This is the front of the piece. There we go. And we're going to double crochet. So we yarn over, we pull it through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. You can see how it makes that stitch stick out. Okay, so our next stitch we're going to do a back post double crochet. So we yarn over and we find the post of our next stitch, which is right here, this whole thing, but we're doing back post. So we're coming at it from the back. I want to turn it so you can see. So, and back out, yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2, yarn over through 2. So there's our front and our back. So this next one we're going to do the front. It's kind of tricky when you're new to it, but it's a really cool thing to learn because it really does give you a lot of great texture. And then we're going to do the back. So here's our post, and it does help to use your fingers to kind of follow it behind so you know which stitch you're going into. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over through 2 and through 2. and then the front, and then the back. And what I'm doing will, if I keep doing this every row, I'll end up with a ribbing. It looks a little, the first row looks a little weird until you build more onto it, and then it really starts to take on a nice ribbing look. Okay, and then we're doing the back. And the front. Back. And front. Back. Okay, and then you usually want to have an even number of stitches when you work these. And so we've gone into the front here, and then I have my beginning, my turning chain, and I'm just going to double crochet into that. Okay, and I'm going to chain 2, I'm going to turn, and then you would go back. I didn't pay too close of attention to the number of stitches that I had. So that's fine. But you want to keep, normally you would do front post, back post, front post, back post, like we did to start with. Now since I've turned, my first stitch would be a back post. And again, if you do work with an odd number of stitches, that's okay. But you'll just need to work into what, like, you might have to, on alternating rows, do back post, front post, if that makes sense. So we're going to start with the back post. And do a double crochet, and then this front post. And now, we're just working into, we're not working, this is our first one. We're not working down here now. Now we're working that last, that post from the stitch right below this one. So we wouldn't work, if that doesn't make sense, we wouldn't work way down here. We would work right up here and just push it right through that stitch. Right, you can see it really taking shape better now. And then our back is right here. Then the front. Okay, after a couple of rows you can see it really does look like ribbing. This one's back, front, back. So really that first, after you do your first row of double crochets along the chain, and then you do the next row of front and back alternating, that's really the toughest one, and that's not very hard. Once you get it established so you know what's next, it's just not that difficult after that. and you get the feel for it pretty quick. Back post is a little trickier just because it's easy to lose this yarn over when you go to put it in here. So you have to yarn over and kind of hold it back while you get the hook in there so it doesn't fall off. Otherwise it just takes practice and you'll get it. So yeah, give it a try, practice it, see what you think. And this is front post and back post double crochet.